all I remember briefly was Jessica saying hi to me. And she's like, Nick, are you all right? And I was like, hi, I'm great. I was living my Sasha Fierce fantasy. I was on a world tour. I was here for the gig. I was here for the gig.
Well, I feel like the problem you had there then is you made a pink gin at 2:15 in the morning. But live your life, okay? You're in a safe space to live your life.
It is a safe space, and we had a ball, and you know what? I can never follow that. But yeah, so that's an intro, and that's an intro and an intro. We just telling everybody how the gig is. It's great.
Welcome to the 802.
Welcome.
That was the intro.
Welcome to the 802. I know. So it's crazy. I was thinking. I've literally been like so excited for this because I've always been like, I've listened to a lot of podcasts. Like one of my favorite podcasts is A Gay and Non-Gay with James Barr and his his sister's boyfriend, I think it is, and that's really good. And then of course I listen to Michelle Visage and RuPaul on What's the Tea, and then of course my favorite podcast, which is Jessie Ware and her mum, Table Manners, which is amazing. I love it. It's just so funny, and they have the most amazing guests. So I was thinking maybe one or two we might have like a guest or so. Like I feel like there's one specific drag queen that I really want on the show because I still remember the night we had a kebab with her at 5:30 in the morning.
Okay.
So let's not name drop, and let's not name drop the queen yet because she might be, who knows, she might be on the UK version of Drag Race too. Who knows? I'm not gonna spill that tea. Me? No, not doing it.
I mean, while we're talking about drag, should we get into some Drag Race?
Let's talk about Drag Race.
Okay, there are opinions to be had on this.
Right. So are we going to talk about the latest season, or All Stars, or both? Because
so what we're going to do here is we're going to cut right to the chase, and we're going to say Jada Essence Hall is a queen amongst just peasantry. Jada Essence Hall. Jada Essence Hall is the embodiment of perfection in a drag queen. I've very rarely watched a season where I have at the end been so enamored with one of the contestants that I'm like, if you don't win, I genuinely might cry.
Yeah.
There wasn't a single week that Jada looked ugly. Jada's makeup was stunning. Jada's outfits just always on point. I am Team Jada, hand on heart. You know what?
She is the moment.
She is the moment.
She is the moment.
But just give her the crown. She doesn't even need to be part of the lip syncs. Okay, just let Crystal and Gigi put on a good show. And be like,
I'm gonna be a little bit biased here because I tell you why. Right, let me tell you why.
Okay.
I really like two queens to win the crown, and you know which one it is. I really like Gigi. Let me tell you why. Yes, there are certain similarities with her and Aquaria, which I get. I mean, I could see the fans, the fandom are like, oh my God. But when she did Miss Good is Marching True, and she got to do, I was like, you slay. That was a moment. And you have to admit, Sophia the robot was amazing.
Yeah, she got jokes. That was fun.
Yeah, but when it comes to an all-round queen that could take the mantle of being a drag race into the Drag Race Hall of Fame, Jada, hands down.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Elbows down, face down,
the house down,
ass in the air, just in praise position. Okay.
Yeah, just give it to her. And you know what?
Where she walks.
Do you know what? Jada has been the first. Like, don't get me wrong. I love Bob. I think she's amazing. But however, I feel like Jada has given me that vibe. You remember, like, for example, Shay and Jada gives me that Shay essence. Get it? That essence. Ha! That was a pun.
If you can't laugh at yourself,
shut up. Leave me alone. Let me have my moment. Go back to Party City where you belong. So it's like, right. So I always feel like there has been a lot of like African American queens that make it to the finals of Drag Race or make it to the top five, whatever. But not since Bob has won and she has ended up in the finals has I ever seen a queen that deserves a crown so much. You know what they should do? Even if she even if she doesn't get this crown, take the crown from Tyra and give it to Jada.
Oh, oh,
That's the
oh.
real tea.
Why?
That
Why are we decrowning Tyra?
because excuse me, have you
Look, I know you threatened to blow up DragCon, okay?
the shame.
Let's be honest here. That was funny.
That
Okay?
was funny.
She wasn't
Oh
going
my
to go
God.
round one in C4. Okay? She was just being crabby.
I was like, yo, you are bitter. You are bitter. But you know, it's saying that, you know what? She now doesn't do drag. She's now have you seen this? I know if you catch I know you don't really follow her, but I was like, you know, I listened to Jayonce on TV. Jayonce on YouTube, and he's very funny. And he was saying that she's now giving up the crown, blah 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 blah, yada yada. But let me tell you another bit of drag race tea that I want because because we don't support people that catfish people. And I don't eat that kind of pie. I'm afraid.
But
The real tea is they should bring. I think like they should brought. I think a queen that got eliminated could have had a spot there, but at the same time, it's fine. It's cool. Whatever. But um, when it comes to Crystal Method, she is a great queen. She's very different. She
very
is
different, very fun,
she's very
creative.
fun. She's very creative. However, I feel like Crystal don't deserve it as much as Jada. And that's not me being shady, rude, or anything. Or I'm never going to disregard a queen and what they do to make their money. Like
Yeah.
that's your art form and that's your thing. I will never disregard that. However, how as a fan of Drag Race from since the season one filter, I believe that Jada should have the crown. However, we all know Drag Race is anyone's game because they're literally lip syncing 5 songs virtually for us. So it's like,
I
yo,
love this little audio essay you're giving us. The
I love it.
however,
It's great.
furthermores. You are using those connectives. Connectives
Yeah.
or conjunctives? Somebody who
think-
knows grammar will tell me.
Is it? Should I say I'm articulating? Is that correct?
You are
Is that a
articulating.
correct statement? Oh my god! Look at me with my B in English. Who
Look,
am
I mean, the answer is it's just been a really good season.
Yes.
I would bring
Yes.
back any of the eliminated queens for the final because I feel like all of them were eliminated for like a justifiable reason, except
Yeah.
Widow Vondu. Widow Vondu
God.
was eliminated because she got mad on the runway.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't understand why she was even there. But anyway, if I'm RuPaul, I'm wearing a gorgeous wig, I've got this lovely gown on, I'm 7'9". I'm looking at these three and I'm saying Jada Essence Hall is the queen I want to have this crown and take it forward.
Yeah.
I feel like Gigi come back, and I feel like Gigi would kill an All Stars, absolutely kill it on All Stars.
Yeah.
And she's young, she's interesting, she's got like interesting fashions.
Yeah.
I just don't see it for Gigi as much as Jada.
Yeah.
I feel like Jada is just
I feel like the only challenge where Jada literally peed herself and was crap was the pee herself. That was terrible. I have to admit.
Do you know what it gave me? It gave me Jasmine Masters going on stage talking about assholes.
Oh dear God!
Honestly, one of the
it also gave me that Laganja, kind of dry like your vagina. Oh my God!
No,
that bombed.
No,
terrible.
We take your comment and we spit at it. No,
terrible.
It was not funny. It wasn't. It wasn't good. Come on now.
So what was it when Trinity goes, "Where's the joke?" There was a part in when she was on stage. I was just thinking, right, this is where you're supposed to drop the shady rattle noise. I was like, I've had enough.
Shady rattle noises. We're gonna get some noises that indicate that Nick's just said something ridiculous.
But to be fair, we also need to pay attention to the fact that Sherry did take forever with her fishbowl, goldfish drama. Girl, nobody cared about the fishbowl.
We don't recognize her.
You know what kills me? The fact that she literally disappeared from Drag Race.
Yeah, honestly,
Like,
I found it really
and
confusing in that episode that they just had 17 minutes of silence
I
before
will
Jada.
be.
The audience were
I,
just watching 17 minutes. It was insane.
I will be very honest. I literally forgot that she even existed. Like, which is rightly so, because what she's done is horrible. It's a horrible thing. But you know what? She needs to get arrested and she needs to be dealt with accordingly. But let the world do that. But
Yeah.
what I don't like is the fact that the fandom could be really nasty. And what I didn't like was the death threats on her page. That was a little bit uncalled for. I would never support stuff like
I feel that with any death threats. I mean,
yeah.
if somebody deserves to die, they will die in time. Like you don't need to come out of your side of your neck and start saying like you wish people were dead and these people should kill themselves.
Yeah, that's not cool. That's not cool. It's like, Mary Kondo, when you watch like her show. It's like, this brings joy, this does not bring joy. That's how I feel, but that's how I feel about Cherry Pie. You do not bring me joy. But